Hey everyone, welcome back to more Zelda Classic 4th quest. And last part, just did some grinding as usual, but of note, not able to grind for very much stuff, and there is a very good reason why that's the case. I mean, I got pretty much as I can get. If you notice that there was no blue candle in the shops, and there was a reason for that bit of change, for better or for worse. So again, pretty much it's grinding money. Although you don't need as much money as in the 3rd quest. I mean, 3rd quest you needed absolute laundry loads of money. I'm not even kidding you. I mean, there were so many minus 50s in the levels. Like each level, almost every level had one, and how many meats did you have to buy? Even though they only cost 60 rupees, but you know, buying 3 or 4 of those gets a little tedious. The rules are quite a bit different here. You don't have to spend as much money. You'll see why. It never hurts to stock up on cash, though. Now, level 1... a lot of these levels you're probably gonna stumble into, just by chance. I mean, when I first played this, I did not find level 1 first. I think I found... what was the first level I found? Probably like level 5 or level 7. And you just stumble into this stuff. Take a quick exit from the level because you know you're not anywhere near equipped to handle whatever is in there, especially if it's your first time around. I'm getting a lot of money. Spare cash for later. I have enough to buy another potion in case I need it. I don't think there's anything up these stairs. I think since the first quest, I don't think there ever has been anything. Forgot what the second quest had. I think it was just a fairy fountain. And then a shop. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but if you draw a map out, just like kind of label stuff, that's actually hinting you towards something, and you know, again, we're not going to get to that for quite a while, so you don't have to worry too much about those hints. I'll explain those hints anyway. Alright, I don't think there is anything up here. I think it's one of those pay info things. I forgot what you talked about. Like the 3rd quest, the white toy's in a pretty different spot. So, level 1, right under here. I mean, if you played the 3rd quest, you'll know this spot's pretty significant, because you find your blue ring shop under the waterfall. Here it's level 1. And this level, again, because you probably only have 3 hearts, no blue ring, this can be kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I do have a potion, in case, but it doesn't do me much good if I only got 3 hearts. Sword beams are kind of helpful to have. Okay, I already got 8 bombs, so I don't need any more stuff there. Yeah, really trying to preserve his sword beams. Really helpful. Different block designs. Okay, just snakes in this room. Regular snakes. Okay, besides the Garaya, it's not that big a deal, you know, simple gels. Now, map designs, again, they don't resemble anything in the game, like the third quest. Like, pretty much it resembles something you find in the actual Zelda game. This one doesn't really look like anything. Kinda just looks like a crab or something. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Now, I think the original Zelda has, what was it, 8 enemy limit? This one has 10 bats in this room. Up the limit of enemies in a Zelda Classic. And then just regular Stalfos here, not a big deal. Now, they're giving you bombs for a reason. So, take note of that. And you head on down here. More Garayas. The big danger is their boomerangs do, you know, 1 heart of damage. You only got 3 hearts. I mean, the same spots apply where you can stand for kind of safe spots. You kind of want to know those to keep yourself in good condition as you go through these levels. At least the first couple levels. If you have to chuck bombs away, then feel free to do so since they do magic sword damage. Kind of odd designs in this room. Okay, so before going down, you actually want to head on up, because the item you get in this level you actually do need. Fourth quest, again, is a bit more linear than the third quest. Again, it's not like the original Zelda, you know, I always go after level 3 first, because, you know, the first quest you get, first level you get like a boomerang. Level 2 you get a magic boomerang, and it's like, what's the point of that? Even the second quest, I take that out of order. You know, I take out level 8 first, which is kind of odd. That's been the way I've always played it. Okay, keep dropping the cash here. I'll use this for later on. Third quest is, I believe, fairly linear. I don't think you can really make too many skips. You kind of have to take stuff in order. This quest probably even more so. This one could be a little bit tricky, especially if you don't have sword beams. You kind of want to have sword beams going into this room. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to throw away bombs to survive. Well, at least you don't have to search for the power bracelet. They give it to you right here. Again, it's pretty linear. I'll tell you this much, you need this to enter level 2. So, you're talking about linear, and then you need one item to enter another level. Otherwise, this is fairly linear. There's not really any tricks in this level so far. Kind of run-of-the-mill level. At least you don't have any Stalfos that shoot swords. You want to head on to the left first. You've normal Moldorm here. And don't worry, these guys will get a lot more respect in this quest. You'll see some stuff that maybe only in kind of new additions to ZC, for these Moldorms finally get some respect, rather than being these really weak enemies. And yes, this is a boss key. So the new addition in these levels. You know, the first 3 quests didn't have any of this. So now you got the addition of boss keys. So now you have to make sure you find that thing. The last thing you want to do is get to the boss room and you have no boss key. Just get some free cash in that room. And luckily everything's under normal respawning mechanisms. It's not like every room you go in and out they respawn. No, everything's still under normal rules. Need a lot of money. Didn't I start this part with only like 20 rupees or something? Wall Masters, get rid of you guys first. I'm not complaining about the clocks. Yeah, see? Different lock here. This is a... You know, you've played a lot of other... Well, if you played other ZCs, a lot of these will probably have boss locks. Alright, heading on down this room. Here we have a red Aquamentus. And a red Aquamentus. So... Yes, it is a little different from the green one. This is just a Aquamentus on steroids. Having a magic shield kind of helps a little. Yeah, it's taking a lot more hits to take this thing down. Was that like 15 hits? Yeah, the regular Aquamentus is just 6. That's like 15 hits to take down the red Aquamentus. Seriously. Thing's on steroids or something. Not that hard to take out. I mean, if you want to use some bombs, be my guest, because again, those do 4 times as much damage as your sword. But if you've got sword beams, you got a magic shield, you just kind of sit back and kind of enjoy the show. Now, before rushing off into level 2, there is actually some stuff you want to get. Some rather useful stuff. And I kind of would recommend getting a lot of this stuff first. Okay, first thing, make sure you have an arrow. You will need an arrow before you do anything. You're gonna need it for the next level. Now, the convenient thing here is that you can actually just access the warp points, you know, right now. You don't need to really do anything. And all the warp points do, you know, they go to the same places. No tricks. just picking up loose change along the way. Now, I think the thing here is that you actually have to defeat all the enemies before you can push the blocks. Before you could just push the blocks, you know, at your own convenience. Now you actually have to defeat everything in the room. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking kind of a risky path. This one, probably not the best move, but I need to get. Hopefully, I can get something here because I actually will need this. Yeah, see, you can't push the block. You have to defeat all the enemies to be able to push the block. So again, the power bracelet used to be here, but again, you already have the power bracelet. Kind of a dead-end corner. And you want to head onto this dead-end corner. This is a pretty good idea to pick this up. Always helpful to have another heart container under your belt. I'm gonna need to find some bombs. Probably have to go beat up some blue Octoroks or Moblins or something. Screw this, just use bombs up. Oh, crap. Oh, this isn't very good, huh? Okay, that's the weakened one. Just waste a bomb. Get a lot more damage with my sword. Oh, there we go. I got some more bombs back. Good investment of bombs. Okay, I'll leave one enemy sitting there. Now, the white sword is in a bit of a different spot. I think someone actually gives you a hint on this. I forgot where you get this hint. That actually might be quite a bit later on. But it is good to pick this up. Get the white sword to have on hand. It's kind of handy for the next level. Things only take half as many hits now. Well, you might as well grind up some cash. Never hurts to have some extra cash on hand. I see where the real one is. I'm just trying to get to it is the thing. What else is in this area? I don't think there's much else. Again, I've tried fluting. I tried, like, when I first played, I did, like, everything I could in these areas, trying to find any secret I can find. Whether it be penalties or whatever. You know, you just gotta reference. This is a really weird hint. That's a really weird hint. And you're more likely gonna stumble into what that means. But that is actually a relevant hint, if you can translate it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna take a break, and, level 2 is a lot closer, well, maybe not close to this area, but closer than you think. And we'll probably just tackle level 2 in the next part, and we'll go on from there. Alright, see you guys later.